I'm losing thread again. See, I'm clear up until the Hannah disappearance thing. Although I'm suspicious that someone had something to do with the parents as well. To be honest. No other mention of that. But... Poison.
At the time they said it was poison, food poisoning. I mean, I felt so guilty.
Ooh.
If I'd still been at home,
Oh.
maybe I could have done something. I don't know.
But Eve was at home.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us, there's always been pressure.
It feels like I'm so close to finding the information that I want, but I can't quite get it. I can't spell.
No, not drugs. I mean, he drinks, but never very much. He goes to the pub and has one or two. Sometimes we go together. He drinks wine with food, but no, he doesn't have any kind of drinking problem.
Still not getting me anywhere. I found them in the bed. Did Eve find them though? Did he find them?
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from the door. You can tell because I have two pillows and he just has one.
I'm a detective sergeant, that's forgetting half the footage of it. Yeah. I only found half of it over this time. I still thought... Weapon? Don't think I searched that. No, that didn't help. I'm trying to search that up. Can we cheeky just add a question mark and see what that comes up with? No, okay. What can I put with Hannah to try and find out what happened to her? She disappeared as well.
No, it's okay. The other detective has just gone to get me one.
I don't need to know that you're getting a drink, lady. This is not the information I'm after. Well, what we're actually supposed to be investigating, presumably, is the death of Simon. And from what I can tell, Hannah killed Simon, and then Eve helped her to cover it up. But then what happened to Hannah after that, I don't know. This is not a complete picture. But I don't know what to look for to try and complete this picture. Go back to vague murder terms. Does that help? Oh. 3 new clips, I'll take it.
Okay. I've given blood before. Do you need to take that for your records? Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The blood. It's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
So that's interesting, saying that nothing like this has ever happened to you before, when your parents were found dead as well. So I mean, that's 2 murder investigations in one lifetime. That's quite a lot for most people.
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on. And she'd been there all day. And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
What's that in relation to? The mention of them throwing her bloody clothes away earlier.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon.
This is before.
She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the old Odeon. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had the one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Interesting. Not sure how much that helps. What was with the random mention of a Ouija board?
When beautiful people died, we always felt like it was a sign. You remember Princess Grace? Grace Kelly? She died in a car crash the year before we met Simon. We used a Ouija board to speak to her, and that gave us the power to find him. That's what we thought then. That people who died tragically leave some kind of magic behind. We used to share dreams. We used to wake up and write them down in our diaries immediately and compare them.
Right. So they're both mental, got it.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well...
So about murdering your husband?
Since I was a girl.
That'd be helpful.
Helps make sense of my day. When you're forced to put something into words, just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page. When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point, and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day, and I left. Walked out and across the street.
Right, okay. Understand now. Then that's when she started hiding in the attic, presumably. They were doing the quick swap things with the parents. Right.
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. And we would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Are you going to expand on what these rules are? And how they relate to murder, ideally?
Okay.
What are
she's
these
being
pictures?
chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty. Maybe it was mistaken identity. Did they catch her there? I don't know.
Right, well that's fairly overt then, isn't it?
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been before. Yes. I thought about telling Hannah. I felt guilty after the kiss. But then it began to feel like this was the way it should be. Sharing, like we had before. He never mentioned her to me. There was the Simon with me and the Simon with her. It was almost like it was a different Simon. But
I swear to God if he's got a twin as well. It almost feels like they're teasing that.
yeah, when I was at school, I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything, though I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till. No, I was 15, Carl was older, 17 I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. Stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family. Family. So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
Well, I'm leaning towards Eve covering for Hannah and like hiding her away somewhere, but I don't really understand why she'd tell the police that Hannah killed Simon if that is the case. But I don't know how much more I'm going to get out of this. Because presuming that this is in order, I've actually seen most of the clips towards the end, which seems to be where all the incriminating stuff is coming from. Also, we can just search by date, can't we?
Really? Go on then. Take the cup. Run your fingerprints. They'll match. Fucking idiot. Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before. I once put my hand on the oven. Fingerprints. Yes, yeah. I would have cleaned them. I changed the sheets too. Were the fingerprints in all those places? Could they have been my parents' fingerprints? I'm not sure how long they last for, but is that possible?
What are the prints on? No. Crime scene? Like, no. Crime in general? No. Guilt? Confession? Yeah, maybe a bit optimistic with that one, maybe.